What's going on, gunners? So look, I finally picked up the firearm that I want to put on my CCW application. So I've had it for about a month and a half. I just haven't had time to do any videos. So this video is going to be about which firearm I chose to put on my CCW application. Along with this one, I'm also going to put a 380. I don't know if it's going to be the Bersa 380 or the Ruger LC 380. I'm leaning towards the Ruger. So anyway, let me tell you why I chose the M&P Shield 9mm. Number one, all the firearms I own that are handguns are full-size guns. The Smith & Wesson M&P Shield is a micro compact firearm, so it has a shorter barrel length than all the firearms that I own. So this makes it easier to be concealed. So I do own a Glock 17, which is considered a full size. The overall length is 8 inches. The weight of it is 22 ounces. The barrel length is 4.5. I also own a High Point C9. The length of that is 6.75 inches. The barrel length is 3.5, and its weight is heavy. It weighs 29 ounces. So that's considered, I would say, a compact. I also own a Smith & Wesson SD VE9. That's considered a compact, but the overall length is still longer than the M&P Shield. The length of that is 7.2 inches. The barrel length is 4 inches, and it weighs 22 ounces as well. So the Glock 17 and the Smith & Wesson SD VE9 weigh about the same amount. But the SD9 is shorter just a tad bit. And now to the M&P Shield 9mm. So the overall length is 6.1 inches, so you might as well just say 6 inches. It's considered a micro compact. The barrel length is 3.1 inches, so it's way shorter than my other firearms. And the weight of it is 20.8 ounces. So a small package, something you definitely can conceal. Lightweight. Disadvantage: it holds 8+1 and 7+1. I need to do a little bit more research if I can find a 10-round magazine for it. I'm sure it's out there. I just have to do some research on it. The gun fits my hand pretty well. The 8+1 magazine has a finger rest, so it makes it the grip a little bit longer, so my hand grasps it better. So if I was to carry that, I would definitely carry the 8+1 and then have the 7+1 as a backup magazine. So another thing I really like about this is the sights. For me, I don't need to buy any aftermarket sights. The sights worked just fine for me. I don't plan on carrying with a red dot at all. I'm thinking, most encounters you have are going to be 3 to 7 yards out, so there's no need, I think, and I feel. I haven't shot any firearms with red dots, so once I do that, it might change my whole outlook on what I should do. If I should carry with a red dot or carry without a red dot. The only thing that I can say I do not like about this firearm, because it's a micro compact, it's a little bit harder to rack the slide. Like I said, the sights, what I'll probably do is black out the rear sights. And maybe if I do decide to change them, black out the rear and go with a green or orange front sight. Because the sights they sit higher than any of the firearms that I own. That's what I like about it. Like I said, this firearm is pretty much easy to manipulate, all except racking it. That just takes a little bit of time once I break it in. I took it to the range and shot it. The recoil on here is not bad at all. The accuracy, I want to say it was me and the type of bullets that I had reloaded. I reloaded a small grain 115 So you know, when it comes to the grains, how that can affect your accuracy when it comes to shooting. But my groupings were pretty much, I want to say maybe 6 to 8 inches. And that was my first time shooting it, so I need to go back to the range and do some more shooting with it. So yeah, so this is going to be the firearm that I put on my CCW application. And like I said earlier, I'm looking at also adding the 380 to it. And for those that don't know, I'm in California, so those are pretty much the only 380s that are available in California. The 380s that we have on roster are a Sig Sauer, High Point, Cars Arm, Bursa, and Ruger. So the High Point's out the picture because it's just as large as the High Point C9. The Sig and the Car Arms were just too small for me. I didn't like how small they were. It's like a micro compact. So that leaves me with the Bursa or the Ruger LC 380. Matter of fact, I recently just picked up a Sig Sauer Mosquito, which is a 22 LR. For those that follow the channel, know that I enjoy shooting 22 LRs. First of all, it's cheap, it's fun, low recoil or whatever. You can plink all day long, and it's very inexpensive. So once I make my mind up on what I want to do as far as the 380, I'll let you guys know. And I also keep you guys updated on my CCW process. I do live in the LA County, but the city I live in has its own police department. So I submit my CCW application to that particular police department in the city I live in. So hopefully it'll go by a little bit faster than going through LA County. So I'll definitely keep you guys updated on what's going on with that. And thanks for watching. Thanks for my new subscribers. And don't forget, we're all gunners, whether you're beginner gunner, intermediate gunner, pro, or advanced gunner. We're all gunners. Like the video, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you can stay updated when I post videos. I'll talk to you guys later.